Haven't seen Ellie through all of chores, but the moment a calf gets out, she just gets summoned and teleports to that calf. Well, it's the last day.
Maybe. No, but probably. Yeah, 80 acres left up by the cemetery.
Really? Oh!
Yeah.
That's right, folks. If everything goes like it should today, we'll be on planting. So we're gonna be rolling. Dad's gonna be planting. Get it done. You just don't want to go plant?
Yeah, I'm procrastinating.
So we've got 5 pair, I think, out back, right behind the barn. We've been holding on to them because I'm a couple short. But, you know, since we haven't had that much rain, I'm probably not going to need to even stock it at max capacity because they're going to run out of grass. And that's why we were saving them, so I could borrow a couple.
And we're having to buy hay, so I'm just going to sell the 2 that we know we don't need and that 1 cow that lost her calf, so we're getting rid of them today. Hey, what's your deal? Huh? How about it? It's nice to sell something once in a while to have a little spending money.
What are you buying me?
The future of the farm.
Can I get that?
Nope.
Cash advance is what they call it.
Nope. Not till I let go of it with my death-like grip.
While Dad's dropping those pairs off, I'm going to do a little spraying. If I started rolling, I'd catch up to him too quick. So I'm just going to wait till he gets planting, and then we'll come back and start rolling. You can see we hit these guys pretty hard. They're folding. Wow, even with all that snow we got, this dugout is bone dry. That's not fun to see. Yeah, I know spraying ain't the most fun stuff to watch. We're almost done here. This is the last field right at the cemetery that Dad's got to plant, and right next to it is what he finished up yesterday. So I'll have about 240 acres to roll. One of you dig that? Who done it? Raise your hoof. It's not what you like to get in the mail. Time to renew your driver's license. Guess I'm going to the DMV. So there's this kind of fun thing when you buy tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of chemical from a certain company. At the end of the year, they give you some credit and you go online and there's this big catalog of stuff you can order. Dad and I went through that the other day, and so a couple of the items we chose, we've got some nice socket sets here. Pretty awesome. And then our bench grinder, this old one, it's a Genesis. Pretty much a cheap brand that you find at, well, we found this at Runnings. Anyway, we ordered this DeWalt. Now, why DeWalt? Well, that's just, this is the biggest one they had on the website available with these free points that we got. You know, we spent a bunch of money, so they gave us free points. And now, I'm trying to mount it, but the mounting's a little different. So I'm going to have to torch this off, offset that in 1/2 inch, and then weld it back on, and we'll get that new grinder on here. At one point a 7-inch grinder. Now it's about a 3-inch grinder. Cool. I guess for a video about the last day of planting, we better get planting and rolling, huh? Dad said he's picking up sticks. That's the fun thing about farming by tree belts.
Now that I'm in the last field, I'm getting pretty good at that. Then I'll have to relearn it all again next year. So here we are, the last field. It's 80 acres to plant. We're right up by the cemetery. After we pushed all those buttons, now we got to get the vacuums going. So it shows there. Now I'm going to make number 4 do that. Okay, then we'll close these up. Then we're going to turn the PTO on. And then we're going to turn this button on. Automatically speeds the tractor up. Got the left marker going to come down if I need it, because I'm going to be heading south, so that's a good thing. And I got the right field in. I got the acres counter back to 0. Auto track ready. One more thing I need to do and make sure that I am on the west end. The west end. Okay. We have headings for each side of the field, and if I have north side and north side 1, that means I did better and I made a better heading. And so I should, once I figure this out, I could delete that so I'm not confused next year. But we are no-tilling all our beans into corn stalks this year because we're trying to conserve all the moisture we can. It's so dry that when cold goes over it with the roller after I plant, it kind of does a job on those stalks, kind of pulverizes some of them, and they won't be an issue anyway.
Oh man, we got a big trench coming up. Get ready for some roller flexing. Here it is right there. Big stuff. Big money, no whammy. Here we go. Don't worry, a little bigger ditches as we keep going.
Planting along where these cows are in the bow place, and you can see that inch and a quarter of rain we got has really greened things up. The grass is very short yet, but it's got good color, and with a little more rain it could really kick it into gear. So I think while I'm thinking of it, I'm going to give you the song of the day. So today's song of the day is from the Eagles. One of those songs that I think they did a little bit later. I don't think Timothy B. Schmidt was an original member of the band, but he sings that song, I Can't Tell You Why.
Almost done with the second to last field. Dad's got probably 15 acres left. It's getting exciting. Not really. I got bored about 70 acres ago.
He's low, a nice load, 87 in the count. We'll make sure we get a count on the way out. Already right here.
Well, I'm on my last pass. This thing's chirping at me that I'm running out of seed, but it isn't out yet. You can see I'm just filling in between the two blue spots. That last pass. Uh-oh, I just ran out of seed. I'm guessing I'm not completely out. I just got to move some around a little bit, but yeah, this is the last field, and I've got about 100 yards to go, so we'll try to make it last. The nice thing is I need to go to the bathroom anyway. Not good, but I got some here. I just got to move a little across. That's what my bucket's for. I can dump some out of the bottom of the planter, bring it back up here and spread it evenly along the bottom of the tanks. Well, maybe that'll do. But I'm going to tell you something. If I have to do this again, you're not coming along, because that makes it a lot harder. So we are back in here, and we'll give it a go. Yeah, I know that. Yep, that too. Okay. Last few feet of the year don't run out on me now. It's like I'm gonna make it. So I didn't have to go find a couple bushel more seed. I actually adjusted my population in this last field. Actually adjusted it up rather than have 5 bushel of beans left in the planter. I thought I just will put them in the ground, so I tweaked it. And I almost tweaked it too much, but we made it. So there is hopefully the end of planting 2023 for me. Cole's got a little bit of sorghum to drill in one of our feedlots yet, but we should be done with the planter for the year. But I'm gonna not clean the planter out. I'm gonna leave the bean seed that's in there in it yet, and if I have to come back and fill something in, maybe the planter quit working and I didn't catch it and there's a blank spot or whatever. So you know, we could plant beans for a month here, easy yet, if we had to. Sometimes they'll end up getting kind of late in the fall before they mature, but we've done it in the 5th, 6th of July when my older brother Greg and I had some hailed out beans. Actually, it was one of his fields in Aurora County one year. Happened on the 5th, and I think got it replanted later that week, maybe the 9th. Didn't turn out the best, but kept the weeds down and had some yield, just had some frost damage in them too. So that's all I've got for now. It's been a good planting season. Of course, we're dry, so we didn't have to turn for wet spots, didn't have to get stuck, but all in all, good planting season. Now if we can get some rainfall, we'll be a lot happier. Thank you for watching.
Start the long commute to the next field. Whew, we made it. Uncle Jeff said he just pulled his pears from his home place, brought them to pasture by himself today. That's a tough job. Even with 2 people on 4-wheelers, sometimes moving pears is hard, but it was just him and he got it. That's a nice thing to have done. You know, it's hard to tell whether putting them out now or if we should have put them out a couple weeks ago or if we should wait a couple weeks. It all depends on if it starts raining or not. We do have a 50% chance tonight. That would be lovely. We got about 1.5 inches a week ago, but as you can see, we're already kicking up dust. It's soaked right in, every little drop. We got some people picking asparagus. Little do they know, Tiffany and I picked it about 1.5 weeks ago. They ain't gonna have good luck. Just gotta get to those trees and we're done. Which is good, because I've been needing some chapstick for the last 3 hours. I didn't bring any with me. Uncle Jefferino. Well, I guess we better put all these blocks in, get her ready to go. We're done. I'll have to see if I can convince Dad to keep this on the farm, but otherwise it's headed down the road. Brian and I both want to say a big thank you to Brant for helping us out, bringing this to us. I honestly don't think I bent a single thing on the whole unit, so you know that really tells you it's built well and how great of an operator I am. So shout out to you guys. Oh, come on. Come on, buddy. You're about to see the magic happen. He's starting out with a little bit. How was your day? You know, you have fun at work? Did you like the flowers I got you? I don't think he's going to do it. Wussing out. Well, now what are we going to do? Planting's over. Maybe make some hay. Might get some rain tonight. That would be awesome. We'll be fencing. Got tons of cattle stuff to do. We got, you know, our summer projects. We usually do some fun things, you know, weld up some gates or something. Don't worry. We'll be busy. Thanks for watching, everyone. Love to see you next time. Have a good one. Oh, that's good stuff.